come all ye jolly bootleggers, and you who handle brew, beware of Howard Foley, or he'll play a trick on you. Beware of Howard Foley, boys, now take a tip from me, or you'll spend your night in Tignish jail without your bread and tea. Now we have a keeper round the jail by the name of Albert Knox. He's not much good to wrestle, and he's neither good to box. He'll try for to console you, boys, until you're locked within, and when you turn your head around, he'll put on that dirty grin. Here's adieu to Tignish village and the way that it is run. It used to be a place to drink and enjoy a good night's fun, but Foley now is on the beat in every hole and nook, just waiting for that sneaky chance to throw us in the coop. Ah, they talk about their freedoms, but there's really none for me, for every night he's haunting me when I'm out on a spree. He tries to stop my drink, and I'm to live a sober man, so I'll have to leave the village and go to some foreign land. Thank you. The place was North Macmacken's Reef, the date the 1st of June, when a scene was changed from happiness to one of death and gloom. The wind was north, from there blew hard, the gulf was white with foam, and with that breeze some giant seas across those rocks did roll. If it weren't for two that well I knew, I'd never write this song. But as the storm grew at its worst, Claude Cormier came along, and with him was Stephen Jones. They were trying to make the pond, but their little craft was far too small to be out in such a storm. For 3 long leagues she fought the seas, and always made their crest. When near the pond she met with one much larger than the rest. She tried to rise, but lost her way, to her starboard side did fall. Their only hope was from above, the one who watches all. We knew God to their souls did call, for there they had to die. When a foam-flecked screen closed o'er the scene, they bid this world goodbye. The sun had far from zenith rolled, when a bank eclipse it blazed, and fair Dinah threw her silvery beams down on their watery grave. At 3 o'clock next morning, all that was mortal of poor Claude was lying in the land wash, with his face turned up to God. And scarcely 3 days after, Steve's body it was found, and side by side now they both lie in consecrated ground. And in a quiet little home that looks down on the Cape, 6 children and a mother that great day do await, when all will be united where troubles are unknown, to look down on that stormy gulf the seagulls call their home.
Mon père avait une petite vache noire, mon père avait une petite vache noire. Elle donnait l'Inde du lait caillé. Marie-Madeleine, top, chapeau de laine, tape, chapeau d'été. Elle donnait rien que tu les cahiers, elle donnait rien que tu les cahiers. Mais quand ça venait pour la tirer, Marie-Madeleine, top, chapeau de laine, tape-chapeau carotte, top, chapeau d'été. Mais quand ça venait pour la tirer, mais quand ça venait pour la tirer, il fallait toujours la mourir. Marie-Madeleine, top, chapeau de laine, tape-chapeau carotte, top, chapeau d'été. Il fallait toujours la mourir, il fallait toujours la mourir. Une journée, le câble a cassé. Marie-Madeleine, top, chapeau de laine, tape-chapeau carotte, top, chapeau d'été. Une journée, le câble a cassé, une journée, le câble a cassé. Elle m'a acheté du vent dans le fumier. Marie-Madeleine, top, chapeau de laine, tape-chapeau carotte, top, chapeau d'été. Elle m'a acheté du vent dans le fumier, elle m'a acheté du vent dans le fumier. Ça me prit 2 semaines pour me lever. Marie-Madeleine, top, chapeau de laine, tape-chapeau carotte, top, chapeau d'été. Ça me prit 2 semaines pour me lever, ça m'a pris 2 semaines pour me lever. Et puis 3 semaines pour m'étayer. Marie-Madeleine, top, chapeau de laine, tape-chapeau carotte, top, chapeau d'été.
A heavy martial beat, John, please. We're the boys from Tignish Station, miles and miles from civilization. It's the last place in creation, 24 RD. Not so far to get a woman down in Tignish, plenty of them. Shy as hell, but still we love 'em, 24 RD. Though drinking may be risky, it makes you feel so frisky. We stand in line for hours at a time to get a 26 of Seagram's whiskey. When there's no run into town, in the wet canteen there we'll be found, drinking pints of Red Ball down, 24 RD.
There came to us the doctor man, this story I will tell. His name was Dr. Morris, and in Dundas he did dwell. He nursed the sick both night and day, he ne'er refused a call. He laboured 40 years for us, because he loved us all. Laddie-to-dum, laddie-to-dum day. In every house for miles around, we all became his care. He ushered all the babies in and helped the old folks bear the angry's pain of parting from the ones they loved so dear. To suffering folks he brought new hope, to all he brought good cheer. Laddie-to-dum, laddie-to-dum day. I remember well that doctor man, he came to me one day. He says, you have an abscess, lad, it must be cut away. He laid me on the table bare, my father held me down. The doc, he lanced my abscess here and cleaned out the wound. Laddie-to-dum, laddie-to-dum day. Another time I do recall in 1918, the flu was killing all around and he alone was seen. I drove him with a horse and sleigh, I lost him on the hill. I found him in the snow asleep, wrapped up in his bearskin. Laddie-to-dum, laddie-to-dum day. He gave his all, wore out his heart, is more than I can tell. But the nicest thing I have to say, we learned to love him well. He lies beside St. George's Church in the graveyard on the hill, where his remains are long interred, but he's remembered still. Laddie-to-dum, laddie-to-dum day.
There was a girl in Charlottetown, the fairest of the place. And then a young man courted her and brought her to disgrace. He brought a baby unto her, and this to him they say, "Oh, Charlie dear, oh, Charlie dear, why don't you marry me?" For to marry you, my fair pretty maid, it's more than I can do. I would rather marry some girl that I love than marry a girl like you. Go home and tell your parents to do the best they can, and tell them that your Charlie dear have proved a false young man. I will not let my parents know to bring them to the grave. I would rather go and drown myself into some lonesome place. As Charlie was walking down by the riverside, it was there he spied his own party floating with the tide. He took her by the lily white hand and found that she was dead. May the Lord have mercy on my poor soul. I proved a false young man. From my friend and relation, a warning take by me. Down by the cold and sandy banks, I'll die for my Polly. Thank you.
This is a song I like to do this time of the year. It's one I wrote 2 or 3 years ago, and the way it came about, I happened to hear a bunch of ladies talking one evening, whispering in the corner. She said, "Did you get your pogie yet?" And the other one said, "No, I never got a damn cent." And she said, "I don't know what we're going to do. If we don't get some groceries or oil before long, we're going to be in trouble." And the other one, she spoke up and she said, "Well, I was going to the Towers yesterday," she said, "and my husband had the nerve to ask me to pick up a bottle of rye, and we didn't have enough for a dozen eggs, she said. So there was one, she spoke up and she said, well, I went in yesterday to file my claim, and she said, did you know what they asked me to do? No, she said, I don't know. They sent me 3 different places looking for work. The other said, did you find any? She said, no. My God, weren't you lucky? So, well, I'm sitting here waiting for the mail to come by. The cupboard is empty, the oil tank is dry. Well, it's nearly 6 weeks since I filled out my claim. If I don't get some pogey, I'll be going insane. Well, most of us mothers work on the North Shore, cooking and cleaning for 10 weeks or more. Well, the work it is hard and the pay it is small. We just keep hoping we'll last till the fall. Well, the tourists are leaving, I'm laid off again. I go into the office to fill out my claim, praying to Jesus the jobs will be few. If they got one for cooking, what the hell will I do? Soon as I get there, they ask me to look 3 different places where they might need a cook. But boy, I'm sure lucky there's no vacancies. Don't come back later, they're gonna call me. Well, my mailman's a-coming, my husband stops by. If you go into Towers, will you pick up some rye? I look at him saying, if my check don't come through, you'll be damn lucky if you're drinking homebrew. As I watch from my window, I'm nearly wrecked. Then I rush to the mailbox to look for my check. I'm tripping and falling as I run through the grass. Oh, thank you, dear Lord, there's one here at last. All ready to go. So I take out my curlers as I warm up the car. The gas tank is empty, I won't get too far. But I don't give a damn what my neighbors say. I'll be enjoying my pogey till the last of next May. Since I have been laid off and back home again, each Sunday morning I make church by 10. I look up to heaven saying, dear Lord, let it be. If you find work for someone, I sure hope it's not me.
Oh, they say on the island potato is king. They load them on freighters, the wharf lines they sing. Ah, but I know another whose kingdom abounds. They call him Jack Frostbump, he's always around, singing, slow down, boys, beware. Rough pavement, slow down and beware. In springtime the potholes occur everywhere. Oh, that black roller coaster will kill me, I swear. You can scramble an egg, count your change in midair on rough pavement, boys, beware. Now they put Jimmy Snowy to work on the road. Somebody's laughing. To test the hot asphalt and count up the loads. Oh, he'd make a sharp foreman if only he would stop taking the flag girls on tours in the woods, singing, slow down, boys, beware. rough pavement, slow down and beware. In springtime the potholes occur everywhere. Oh, that black roller coaster will kill me, I swear. You can scramble an egg, count your change in midair. On rough pavement, boys, beware. Now old Harry Thompson survived the Great War in Belgium and Flanders in the infantry corps. But when he takes his Pontiac out in the spring, he swears he's right back in the trenches again, singing, slow down, boys, beware. Rough pavement, slow down and beware. In springtime the potholes occur everywhere. Oh, that black roller coaster will kill me, I swear. You can scramble an egg, count your change in midair. On rough pavement, boys, beware. Now I drove to the mainland the first of the week, but the roads were so smooth they put me to sleep. My wife's not accustomed to such a smooth trip, so we pulled the car over and we followed the ditch, singing, slow down, boys, beware. Rough pavement, slow down and beware. In springtime the potholes occur everywhere. Oh, that black roller coaster, it'll kill me, I swear. You can scramble an egg, count your change in midair. On rough pavement, boys, beware. Thank you.
Ma femme jurée est en fête quand je veux la caresser. Quand j'ai un petit cousin en tête, je ne peux pas m'en empêcher. Oh, quand j'arrive du cabaret avec ma bouteille sur la hippe, prends-tu le diable de l'autre monde comme tu le fais dans ce monde ici? Oh, c'est les quatre meilleurs ivrognes pour trop les quatre coins du drap. Et le reste de la ronde chanteront mon libéral.
I was going to the fair on me old sidecar when I met sweet Kitty Clare on the road to Castlebar. She was walking Highway State, and to her said I, "Oh, Kate, maybe you'd like to take a seat on me old sidecar." "Faith," said she, "I'll take a seat on your old sidecar, and be thankful for the gift, for it's miles to Castlebar." Then said she, "If ye don't mind, I'll drive ye like the wind." So I handed her the lines on me old sidecar. When sweet Kitty took the reins on me old sidecar, me heart near burst its veins on the road to Castlebar. How she drove that little baste, did I mind? Not in the least. I was anchored to her waist on me old sidecar. What an awkward place to kiss on an old sidecar, for I tried when she said yes on the road to Castlebar. Oh, my blessings on the day when you hear the neighbors say, "There goes Mrs. Matt O'Shea on her old sidecar."
You sympathetic friends, draw near and listen to my song, while I relate the dismal fate of a young man dead and gone, who now lies mouldering in the grave without a care or pain. Prince Edward's Isle, his native soil, John Ladner was his name. When very young he left his home and friends he loved behind. He hastened on to St. John, employment for to find. For work he tried but was denied, he sought but all in vain. In deep despair he paid his fare unto the state of Maine. 'Twas to the town of Madison young Ladner he did go. He labored there 6 months or more in winter's rain and snow. Contented mind, no fault to find, success in every way. With willing heart he did his part unto his dying day. In dangerous roads he often stood and watched with careful eye. That very morn he did the same, they said who saw him die. One crash, one smash, one fearful dash, the logs came tumbling down. One treacherous blow soon laid him low, and he in death was slain. His comrades they all gathered round and drove the logs away. With waking hearts and bitter tears they mourned his loss that day. The doctor came but was too late, for he in death was cold. His race was run, his time had come at 23 years old. So fare ye well, dear comrade John, in bitter tears we say. Your lifeless form is traveling on to that isle so far away. You're leaving friends and those you love who on you used to smile. A lonesome grave for you is made down on Prince Edward's Isle. Thank you.
You sporting young heroes from Prince Edward Island, come listen to me and I'll tell you the truth. From a lumberman's life it is my intention to advise all young men and sensible youth. Now the boys on the island, on the farms, they're not happy. They say, let us go, we are doing no good. Their minds are uneasy, continually crazy, for to get toward to Bangor and work in the woods. So a new suit of clothes is prepared for the journey, a long pair of boots made by Sherlock or Clark, a fine Kennebecker well stuffed with good homespun, and then this young Highland boy he does embark. When he gets to Bangor, gets off at the station, old bushmen look on him all with a keen eye. Take a look at the clothes that young fellow is wearing, and that will soon tell them he comes from P.I. Now a lumberman's life is of short duration, made up of tobacco, bad whiskey, and rum. And according to Scripture, there's still the hereafter. So the worst of our days, boys, is yet for to come. Then up in the woods, happy and contented, with God, man, and devil, all to them the same. Such upriver tearing, cursing, and blaspheming, for kicking and biting is the downriver game. In Bangor they'll poison the youth with bad whiskey, to the devil they'll banish good brandy and ale. And when on the corner they'll find that youth tipsy, they'll send for Tim Larry and march him to jail. Now if this be the law by the mother of Moses, they have got better laws among heathen Chinese, where a man can get drunk and come in and get sober, and then sleep it off in the shade of a tree.
Oh, come all of you bold sailor boys, come listen unto me. And you who are bound in iron strong to die for piracy, with 18 more I am condemned in sorrow to remain, for the plundering and burning ships down on the Spanish main. Oh, my name is Edward O'Hollinger, as you may understand. I was born in the county of Waterford, in Erin's happy land. I, being a bold, undaunted youth, kind fortune on me smiled. My parents doted on me, I being their only child. Oh, when I was young and innocent, my heart it knew no guile. In a happy home I lived content, my friends did on me smile. But drinking and bad company has made a wreck of me. Take warning now by my sad fate, beware of piracy. My father bound me to a trade in Waterford's fair town. He bound me to a cooper there by the name of William Brown. I served my master faithfully for 18 months or more. Then I shipped on board the Ocean Queen, bound for Valparaiso shore. Oh, it's when we reached Valparaiso shores, I fell in with Captain Moore, the commander of the Flying Cloud, going out from Baltimore. He pressed me to join him on a slaving trip to go to the burning sands of Africa, where the sugar came to grow. Now the Flying Cloud is a Spanish ship, 500 tons or more. She was built to outsail any ship going out from Baltimore. Her sails were as white as the driven snow, and on them was no spare. And 85 brass 9-pound guns she carried on her deck. Now the Flying Cloud is as fine a ship that ever sailed the sea, that ever hoisted a main-topsail before a lively breeze. I have often seen that gallant ship with the wind abaft her beam, and her main and topsails set aloft, most handsome to be seen. In less than 3 weeks sailing, we reached dark Africa's shore, and 1,500 of those slaves were made to come on board. We took them from their native homes and stored them down below, and 18 inches to each man was all allowed to go. Oh, it would have grieved your heart full sore to look upon those slaves. 'Twould been better far for those poor souls if they were in their graves. For the plague and fever struck our ship and took them half away. We dragged their bodies up on deck and threw them in the sea. Then back we went a-sailing and arrived on Cuba's shore. We sold them to the planters there to be slaves forevermore. The rice and coffee fields to hold beneath the blistering sun, and to lead a hard and wretched life till their sad careers was done. Then when our money was all spent, we put to sea again. When Captain Moore came up on deck and he spoke on to his men, There is gold and silver to be had if with me you'll remain. We'll hoist aloft the pirate flag and scour the Spanish Main. We all agreed but 5 young men, and he told those 5 to land. 2 of them were Boston boys, 2 more from Newfoundland. Oh, the other being an Irish chap belonging to Arsenault. Oh, I wish to God I'd joined those men and went with them on shore. For we robbed and plundered many a ship down on the Spanish Main. Left many a widow and orphan child in sorrow to remain. For we made those men to walk our planks, gave them a watery grave. For the saying of our captain, a dead man tells no tale. Oh, chased we were by many a ships, both liners and frigates too. We were chased by every man of war that ever hove in view. It was all in vain, for every time our cannons boomed aloud. I never thought that any ship could catch the flying cloud. Until one day, to our surprise, the dungeon hove in view. She fired a shot across our bow, a signal to heave to. We paid no heed to the random shot, but ran before the wind. When a chain shot stripped our mizzen mast, and we soon fell behind. Oh, clear the decks for action, boys, the captain gave command. The decks were cleared for action, and the boatswain piped all hands. And soon across our quarter deck there flowed a crimson tide. We fought till Captain Moore was dead, and 80 men beside. Oh, it's back to Newgate we were brought, bound down in iron chains, for the plundering and burning ships down on the Spanish Main. It was whiskey and bad company that made a wreck of me. Take warning now by my sad fate, beware of piracy. Oh, fare thee well, green hills and dales, and the girl that I adore. Her voice like music in my ears will cheer my heart no more. I'll never kiss those ruby lips nor touch her soft white hand, for I must die a scornful death in this dark and far